But what you give is what you sow. And love is truth, and the roots run deep. A candle's just a flame till it starts to speak. Harm in none, do as you wish. But sugar and spice don't mean there's no risk. Cards on the table, dreams in the smoke. Every wish I grant is a word I spoke. Not a soul goes lost, not a heart denied. If you stay in the light, love will be your guide. Oh, come on in, child, rest a while. Magic's just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart like glows. But what you give is what you sow. Sweet as tea. The magic within. Step on up, take a seat on the swing. Lemon in the sweet tea, hear the night birds sing. Got a spell in the air, got a spark in my hand. Ain't nothing but love in the lines I've planned. Oh, come on. Just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart like glows. But what you give is what you sow. There's salt by the door and a charm on the gate. Old ways die hard, but they sure feel great. Bless your heart, but mind your step. Every little promise is a debt well kept. Oh, come on in, child, rest a while. Magic's just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart like glows. But what you give is what you sow. And love is truth, and the roots run deep. A candle's just a flame till it starts to speak. Harm in none, do as you wish. But sugar and spice don't mean there's no risk. Cards on the table, dreams in the smoke. Every wish I grant is a word I spoke. Not a soul goes lost, not a heart denied. If you stay in the light, love will be your guide. Oh, come on in, child, rest a while. Magic's just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart like glows. But what you give is what you sow. Sweet as tea. The magic within. Step on up, take a seat on the swing. Lemon in the sweet tea, hear the night birds sing. Got a spell in the air, got a spark in my hand. Ain't nothing but love in the lines I've planned. Oh, come on in, child, rest a while. Magic's just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart like glows, but what you give is what you sow. There's salt by the door and a charm on the gate. Old ways die hard, but they sure feel great. Bless your heart, but mind your step. Every little promise is a debt well kept. Oh, come on in, child, rest a while. Magic's just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart like glows, but what you give is what you sow. Love is truth and the roots run deep. A candle's just a flame till it starts to speak. Harm in none, do as you wish. But sugar and spice don't mean there's no risk. Cards on the table, dreams in the smoke. Every wish I grant is a word I spoke. Not a soul goes lost, not a heart denied. If you stay in the light, love will be your guide. Oh, come on in, child, rest a while. Magic's just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart.
I suppose it would. Well, hang on. Sorry, guys. I had my cue on because I'm not going to put my headphones on tonight. Um, Hi, we're back tonight. As you can see, we have a slightly massive pile of laundry. We're going to do some talks tonight, and I'm going to fill you guys in on some things that I don't necessarily want to talk about, but we'll see what's gonna work. FYI, we have a bot in the chat. No reporting this bot, you guys. You will hopefully see her tonight. I'm calling it a her. Get over it. So there is the Magnolia Coven bot that I have created today to make um what can I say? It's meant to it's meant to send things for you guys. It was supposed to technically send out um this is really kind of bugging me because it's supposed to have sent out um the rules for you guys, and just to kind of remind you guys like, hey, these are the rules, yada yada yada. Um, and apparently it's not working properly. That's all I got to say. I will work on that at a later date because I'm looking at it right now. Because like the other thing is it's supposed to it's supposed to tell you guys when we go goodbye when I trigger specific scenes. Um don't know what's going on, but we'll figure it out at a later date. One thing that I think will actually work, possibly, potentially, is the timed reminders. So we have some timed reminders coming through here that are going to tell you all these different things. There's drinking reminders. There's hang on, I'm gonna fix my screen so that I can actually see everything, you guys. Um, come on, minimize down. Thank you. Um, so on like our timed based, we have like our cozy reminders, reminders to drink, get your snacks and stuff like that because I want you guys to stay hydrated while we're doing this. There's reminders about the Patreon. There's reminders about the Discord server. And as of today, with me having posted it, um, there are reminders about the GoFundMe that I have started. Um, if you're like, what do you mean, Trula? Why is there a GoFundMe going on? I'm glad you asked because we're gonna talk about it. I just realized I don't have a chat display up for you guys on this one, so give me like 5 seconds to like add it in because like I feel bad when I don't have you guys a chat window on here. So let me do my thing. Okay, we have chat window now. Yay. So the whole point of the GoFundMe is that this is really hard to get vulnerable with you guys, and I'm gonna try. So just bear with me. The point of the GoFundMe is that I have had absolutely horrible periods since I was 16 years old. Actually, before that, um, I have been the abnormal of normal, as I jokingly say. It is normal for women to have cramps during their cycles. It is not normal for women to not have cramps, and it's not normal for women to have cramps the level of which that I have had in the past. The only thing that I have had even help lighten that issue by any means was to be on a birth control patch, and I was on that for about 10 years, where it got to the point where on my luteal phase before my cycle, I was just really having deep depressive episodes of we are functioning only in survival mode and that is it. So, I have told this to my doctor, my OB/GYN for the last few years. We have been building the case to essentially have my uterus yeeted from my body and have insurance cover it. Okay. Well, I recently had another abnormal pap smear come back and had to have a biopsy done this time. Thankfully, no cancerous cells, but um, she has recommended a couple procedures that I know for a fact my aunt had to go through with her own journey in life. And I have chosen that that's not what I want to do. My doctor knows this. She understands that. And we are using this as an opportunity to essentially yeet the uterus. Okay, guys? And with that, that means surgery. And surgery means financial obligations. Financial obligations that I did not think would be happening this year, and haven't had time to, as I say, attempt to properly prepare for them. So, here's where we are with that. My friends encouraged me to make a GoFundMe, and I've done that. So, you'll see it. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully the bot will function properly tonight. Fingers crossed. That's what I'm hoping. The timed events will still work without an issue. I don't know why the meld ones didn't the activation ones with like the rules and stuff didn't work. So I will get some testing done on that and figure out why it didn't work. But essentially, um, I am doing this GoFundMe, and I will, if you'll give me 1 second, I will actually share it in the chat because I should do this. Hang on, I gotta set the mic down for a second, you guys. Okay, there we go. There is the link to the GoFundMe, so that everyone can access it as necessary. And I greatly appreciate it if you donate, share it, anything like that. All help is essentially appreciated, you guys. Um, on that note, the reason we're doing this, the reason I'm doing it is because I know that I need help. It is not something that I can do solely on my own, and I know that. And as someone who struggles to ask for help, this is me being vulnerable and asking for that help. So, if you could share the GoFundMe, that's appreciated. If you can donate, that's even more appreciated. As of right now, the game plan with it is to raise, because I'm not sure how much it's going to cost. I've kind of over prepped and said 10K, but it may be less than that. And if it is less than that and we raise the 10K, I will only be pulling out what is necessary to cover my surgery and returning the rest to everyone who donated, because I feel that that is more appropriate than anything. Now, if someone comments and says, hey, no, use it for something else, then I will most likely be taking those finances and donating them to a different GoFundMe, in my opinion, or something like that. I don't know. I may donate it to the local animal shelter because, yeah, or I may donate. Who knows? I may donate it to my local band field and pay for someone's pet or something like that to have surgery done. I don't know. But as of right now, that is the game plan, and we will see what happens there as far as it all goes. I really want to have the surgery in May so that I can properly heal and everything before the heat of summer happens. Additionally, just to kind of give the transparency, I'm still working on hard numbers. I know about what it's going to cost at the hospital. I know about what it's going to cost, and I know exactly what it's going to cost for my doctor to do the surgery because there's a hard number that they cannot charge over with my insurance. However, the hospital is different. And I am also working, the anesthesiologist that they contract with that'll sit there and monitor me the whole entire time is that company is gonna call me back tomorrow and give me a quote on like the different time levels of what we could go through, because I don't know how long we're estimating this to be. I read online it can be anywhere from 1 to 3 hours. So we will see what my doctor says, because I also called today and left a voicemail for them to call me and just kind of let me know, like, what are we guesstimating that this might actually run. So once that's done, we'll start working on getting everything figured out. I also am going to reach out to the hospital and ask for, like, hey, what options do we have financially for this to help. Um I do not think I am lucky enough that with the financial counseling and everything and what I make in a year, that I will qualify for them to cover 100% of the surgery, at no cost to me. And just, I'm not that lucky, you guys, and I accept that I'm not that lucky, and it's okay. But the bright side is that if the hospital says if they'll cover 80% of the surgery, okay, for we're just using like random numbers at this point. If they'll cover 80% of the surgery, the anesthesiologist group did tell me that, hey, if the hospital says they will cover it, we will honor that. So if they will cover 80% of the cost, then the anesthesiologist group will do the exact same thing and eat 80% of the cost, so that I don't have as much coming out of my pocket to pay for this. But one thing I do know is that I will have to pay my doctor completely in full. That is going to happen. That is $2,042 that will have to be paid either way. I have not hit my deductible yet this year and won't before the surgery happens. So your girl is just not. I don't know what else to do, you guys. This is me coming to you and asking for these things because I don't know what else to do at this point. So, if you can help, if you can donate, it's greatly appreciated. If you can't donate, then please share it. Please share it. And if you are friends with me on Facebook, do me a favor and please do not tag me in it. I have reasons. So I am hopeful that we're going to raise the money that I need for this, and I'm going to be able to get this surgery, which is going to be completely life changing for me because your girl, uh, I have been living with this since I was 16. I have wanted to get rid of this piece of my body for a while now. And yeah, it's a lot, you guys. And I would really appreciate it if you can um, support me and all those good things. We've already raised, as of posting it today, I've already had 2 donations from 2 very lovely people. Um, one of them is Hillary, and I'm very thankful for her. And then there's another that is a friend of is related to a friend of mine. And yay, the bot is at least working with the timed things. So you guys get to see the first announcement. It is, the coven sends warm vibes and a gentle reminder to hydrate and snack because that is what we do on these things. So, but like I said, we've already got $40 of me from me having just posted it tonight, and I'm very grateful for that. And so, yeah, I appreciate any help that you guys give me in any way, shape, or form, and sharing it and putting it out into the world is it's scary and it's hard to do. So, with that, we are going to chill and relax. I am actually going to close. I think I'm going to leave the internet window open just to be safe because some stuff has been acting a little weird, and all that stuff. So I am going to leave it open just to be safe because I don't know if everything's working properly. But yeah. Eventually, maybe we'll get a bot that actually works for YouTube. Hint, hint, Firebot. If someone's watching this from Firebot, hint, 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 hint. Um, it would be great to have Firebot also work on YouTube because I would like to be able to give you guys stuff. For anyone from Meld who may be watching this, probably not. But for anyone who may be like, oh, you're using Meld, why not use Mix It Up? I'm working from a MacBook, guys. I'm not going back to Windows to save my goddamn soul. So there you go. Leave it alone. And so using Mix It Up is not an option for me. Using StreamerBot is not an option for me. Using Streamlabs is not an option for me. I don't think, bot wise. So we work with what we've got and we don't complain. We just figure out how to make shit work. So that is why I have these things where I can do it like this. And so while the links may not show up on YouTube, the bright side is that you can at least see them. And the thing about YouTube is all the links are usually down in the description, so I don't have to put them in the chat for you guys. Twitch is a little bit different. The links aren't down below the video description, and people don't always go click on the links on my profile. So I'm trying to direct them to go click the links over here on Twitch. Oh, okay. With that, with me monologuing for like the first 30-ish minutes of this chat, um, let's um let's just get started, shall we? And let me get some laundry going. So I'm gonna just pop my mic onto my top and we're gonna chill and body double. I do not have my drink right now. I really need to go get one, but I'm gonna start this first and we'll take a pause here in a little bit and I will go and do that because I've also got some more laundry hanging up in the bathroom that needs to be pulled down, and that's more stuff for us to fold and all that stuff. So how is everyone today? How are we doing? Do your little body checks. If you've listened to my podcast, you know this is one of my favorite things to just tell you to do a little scan of your body, see how we're feeling. Um, no one come at me for just tossing my socks to the side because your girl does not want to deal with her socks just yet. That is a personal thing. I leave those for last, you guys. Um, but yeah, how are we feeling? How are we doing, you guys? I mean, I'm not in complete tears for once over concern over all of this, which is crazy because vulnerability is one of the things that I told myself I'm going to work on in 2026. And I'm trying to be more vulnerable with you guys because I want to create this authentic community in which we all hang out, in which we all do these things together, and we're here to support one another. So, um, 10 out of 10, I did that tonight. So, woo! Um, anyways, how is everyone? How are you? Let me know down in the chat. If you're just lurking for body doubling, that's totally fine. I am your friend to sit here and tell you to do all the things that you need to get done. If you need to sit down and read a book, you can just meet me and watch, just have the stream on in the background. Um, I may eventually see if I can't get lo-fi girl stuff to play in the background of streams so that we can kind of all enjoy it. But your girl is balling on a budget, and doing those things right now is not financially appropriate. So that is one of the things about uh, if I go through the financial counselor and everything with the hospital is I have to provide pay stubs, bank statements, stuff like that. And thankfully, your girl has been doing really good on her budgeting and stuff like that. January was the only month that I kind of fucked up just a little bit. But other than that, like I'm pretty much sticking to all of my finance plans. This month just happens to be a little bit higher in finances because it is car insurance month. Woo! Um, and so I pay the car insurance on my car, and because my car is a newer car, we love Jillian. She gets me going places and stuff like that. But because Jillian is a newer 2014 model, her insurance be a little bit more expensive. So, that is where we stand on that. So, I will be dealing with that this month, which is no big deal. But thankfully, I did the smart thing and started consolidating a lot of my bills where I could onto my Chase credit card, which has been a blessing because with me eventually wanting to be able to purchase a house one day, maybe, hopefully, most likely not. We all know how everything is right now. If if I can, my goal is to make my bank statement as easy as possible to read. So, thankfully, because I did that last year and have continued to do that, my bank statement's going to look pretty simple and pretty clear. So that's a good thing to note about this decision to do that. So it is going to help. I still have to provide them with my pay stubs for a minimum of 3 months, I think is what they said. So that is going to be a thing that has to happen. And I don't know what else there's going to be there because like there's in other words, like at the end of the month, there's really not that much money left over when I'm done paying my bills at the end of it all, when I'm paying like the total credit card bill and stuff off like that. And it's not from like mismanagement of money or anything like that. It's just a general life is expensive. And you know, with our government doing its bullshit, or at least this administration doing its bullshit, where things are happening that shouldn't be happening. We're paying for it we the working class people are more so paying for it than anyone. So it sucks, but we'll see what happens, and that's all I can do at this point. Dang it. And I dried this. That makes me mad. She's gonna have to go through a bleach bath. Um, just so y'all know, the reason I said that that's gonna have to go through a bleach bath is because there's blue stains on it for some reason. Don't know why. No clue. Really don't know. Um, anyways, I'm trying not to put these up to my chest to fold them, but sometimes I'm gonna forget, you guys, and I apologize. So, anyways, just it is what it is right now, you guys, and we'll figure it out. I really, like I said, would like to in the next 2 months be able to go and do this and not have to worry about it. But you know, it's just it is what it is, and we have to deal with what we got to deal with. And yay, it is working. I am so happy that the bot is working, even though that was supposed to totally not come out of mine. And I'm sorry you guys see that as it's coming from me. It is not. Let me go edit this because it's supposed to all be coming from the bot. I thought I fixed all of them. Apparently I did not, and that is okay. That one is changed to the bot. 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 I apparently missed one. Or a few. We're fixing it, you guys. Again, I just want to make sure that these are all going out the way that I want them to. So, because the clear thing is, like, if I'm talking to you guys, clearly it's not me sending these messages out if I am sitting here doing these things. So that has now been fixed. So you will now see those coming from the bot instead of as if it's coming from me. So there we go. But anyways, as I was saying, just things are crazy right now. If I get lucky and I don't have and I can do the surgery like I want to, it will be wonderful. But the other things of like I've had to like lower my spending personally just because I don't want to overspend things. But also I made the decision to get a new bed because your girl has been sleeping on the same bed since her sophomore year in college. Um, this is the bed I've had for that long, and it's about time. I have not been getting the best sleep on it, period. End of story. And so I made the investment last month to get a new bed. Said new bed is set to arrive next Tuesday and will be here and installed and everything. I got a sleep number bed, and I am very, very thankful to my friend who works there, Kat, um, who, walked me through everything and all that. So it's appreciated in other words, you guys. Um, so I love that she was able to, help me figure out like, hey, what bed's gonna work best for me, what my sleep number is. By the way, if you're curious, it's a 20. I apparently don't like as firm of a bed as I thought I did. Um, but it has been pretty amazing to have that opportunity to do that and work on that. And I have 3-year financing on it. So that I have properly budgeted for every month to um, make sure that I can afford it with this. But that was an easier finance to figure out than trying to figure out how to afford a surgery that may be anywhere from $6,000 to $10,000 because we don't know how much it's going to be. Um, again, it's just a lot, you guys. But yeah, so right now, just if you're just chiming in and you're like, what's going on? Your girl has already explained this, but I have started a GoFundMe. You can click on the link in chat and go read for yourself what that is about. Um, or if you're catching this on the replay, I appreciate you if you've gone and checked it out already. We are just doing our thing at this point and making sure that, everything's good, everything's Gucci as far as everything goes. Um, so it is just a process right now. Um, I have not finished any books recently. I am still currently reading the same few of the same books I've been reading, but some new. Um, just so that I can give you guys some updates. I am still reading The Man Without Hands by Eric Malachite. I'm still reading Period Power, Harness Your Hormones, and full title, you guys, and Get Your Cycle Working for You by Maisie Hill. This will still be very important even once my uterus is removed because I will still be having those fluxes of estrogen and progesterone and all that stuff. So, like, it's still going to be important. I just don't have to worry about the bleeding every month, which is nice. I'm also reading Forget Me Not by Stacey Willingham. It is currently over here on my bedside table that you guys can't like see, but it's over here. I'm also reading Storm of Swords by George R. R. Martin. I know you guys, we may never get the end of Game of Thrones, but I'm reading it more for me than I am reading it because I wanted to read the series. I'm doing like a comparison for myself as I read the books to the show. The other one that I'm reading is The Essential Lovecraft by H.P. Lovecraft. Yes, while I understand that he is racist, I still enjoy the Lovecraftian horror. I blame Eric Malachite for this, but this one in particular has been created by one of my local stores. These are in the what am I thinking? Um these are in the public domain, and my favorite little local store, Taylor Arts Bookshop, has art and books. Actually, let me get the title right. It's Taylor Arts and Books. Um, they are republishing stories that are in the public domain, and this is one of them. And so it is just a Lovecraftian compendium type mass type situation. And then I am still listening to the Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring narrated by Andy Serkis because your girl has not been listening to audiobooks lately, and that is okay. So with that, I'm still listening to it and I'm still enjoying it when I get to listen to it, but I'm not doing it often enough, I don't think. So, probably gonna still be on that list for a hot minute, you guys. But um when we get done, I will probably start reading some of Eric's book. Um when I get done with this laundry folding because I have been putting this off. And you know what? Yeah, we're doing it on stream tonight, but it's not because we're doing it on stream tonight that I put it off because I had no intentions of putting it off this long, to be honest with you. I just did because I hate folding laundry. So, we are here, we are doing our thing. Um and just chilling. But again, how is everyone tonight? How are we hanging out? How are we feeling? Um What's the vibe for everyone tonight? I know it's Tuesday. Tomorrow's hump day. So why don't we talk about what we'll be doing tomorrow night on stream? Because I can't stop chatting to you guys because I feel weird when I don't on these chatty streams talk to y'all. Um, I have plans tomorrow night. We are doing our writing stream. No, I will not be working on Werewolves of London tomorrow night. Jokingly gonna say boo hiss is what I'm hearing in my head. Anyways, we're not working on that because I kind of want to put it to the side for a little bit because I recently got a new review for my Hannibal Lecter rewrite that I'm working on, and it was someone commented on chapter 14, which is where uh oh crap, where Hannibal and Rhiannon are having their first time together, and everyone's like, this person's like, OMG, I absolutely devoured the fic, it's amazing, I desperately need to know what happens next. So I really want to get the episode for Maj done, so tomorrow night we'll be working on Predators and Prey's episode from Maj. I might work a little bit on it tonight, after I get off stream, just so that I can kind of have things done ahead of time, um, and not have to worry about it. So, uh, yeah, but that is the game plan for tomorrow night. We're gonna do that and chill and just hang while I write. So we will be at the desk tomorrow night, doing all of that, which is fun. Miss Catherine has not come and joined us yet. I don't know if she will tonight. Just because she's very comfortable on her little bed in the living room right now, and B, um, she's she's not needy right now. She was needy when I was sitting over at the table in the dining room working on the GoFundMe stuff because I guess I was putting off those emotional vibes that, I needed, you know, comfort, but she came over there and she would just meow at me and she would do her little paw up to get my attention, and yeah, it was kind of sweet. But yeah, that is all that's going on at this point, I guess you could jokingly say. um Sorry, you guys. I just okay, we don't need the Twitch open on my phone right now. I'm just going through and making sure everything's working appropriately, you guys. That's all. 'Tis all. I just want to make sure everything is working appropriately, you know. But, oh, talking to the void. It's so much fun, you guys. But, anyways, life is life. C'est la vie at this point. But it is what it is. We'll figure it out, you guys. But I want to know what you guys want to see on streams. Tonight is usually always about body doubling. I feel my least productive earlier in the week, so doing this with you guys also kind of holds me accountable in some ways, if you want the truth. So doing this with you guys holds me accountable to get some stuff done so I can like kind of do a productivity list type thing with you guys. So that is what I use tonight for most of the time with you guys when we have these. Uh, well, when we used to have them. Now we're going to get back on the schedule. Like, we're just going to get back to doing our fun and all of those things. So, yeah. But again, tomorrow night is going to be Fromage, episode Fromage from the show. Me working on it so that I can get it posted maybe hopefully in the next week. I kind of want to get it posted this week now that I've had someone new review the fanfic. So we'll see if we can manage that. But the other thing that I want to focus on it because I kind of want to get it finished. And then my goal from there is that we may alternate what days we do book writing on. So instead of every Wednesday being the book, we may rotate through some of my fan fictions on an every other week basis. So like once Predators and Prey is done, I'm still working on my book, but once Predators and Prey is done, then we will move on to just rotating between book work and all of that. Just make note if you're like, oh, we're going to get to see book early. No, you're not going to get to see book early. When I say that we'll be working on book, I may read you guys stuff, but I will not be showing my document on screen. Just a choice. Not going to do that. And yeah, that may be a little upsetting to some people, but I would prefer not to have my book end up out there in the world before I'm ready for it to end up out in the world, aka someone stole it from me. So there you go. That is not what I want to see in all of that. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I can't promise anything, but we'll see what happens. You know what I mean, guys? We'll see what happens. Um anyways, if you're like, Trilla, what the crap are you doing with your socks? This is how I put like my ankle socks together, you guys, so that I can find both with no problem, because otherwise I tend to end up with singletons running around everywhere. Um these are a little bit different. I pretty much stuff them pretty thickly together at that point. But the smaller like ankle socks, those are the ones that I get frustrated with because I half the time can't find them, and that's very annoying to me. So I would much rather go through the process of stuffing them together like this on the big ones and then taking these and sticking them inside one another, because then guess what? I actually find my socks more often than not. Um, so whatever works. We make our lives easier, not harder, you guys. Um, As always, you are welcome to come join us in the Discord server that I have for the blog. We don't do a lot of things over there right now, but I am working on fixing that. I talked about this Sunday night when we were gaming, that I fully intend for us to do some Jackbox games in the Discord server together as a group. It is set up as a community, so that's a great part of it. that we can do those things. And so now we have 5 little singletons whose socks matches I will eventually find running around my house somewhere. They're probably in a different load of laundry 9 times out of 10. So yeah, other than that, or they're in the basket over here that you guys can't see off screen. So it's possible they're anywhere at this point. So, yeah. But I mean, what else can we talk about, guys? What else can we talk about? What else can I scream at you guys in the void about? Um um anyways, okay. I'm happy to see that the bot is working. It makes me happy for these timed events because I was really concerned about that. I will figure out what's going on with the rules and stuff like that, you guys, because I also want to have the bot tell you guys like, hey, this is this is when you should be doing XYZ. Maybe I need to change the whole when it does it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But at least my my Stream Deck is coming in handy. So I am gonna pause this for a few minutes, leave you guys with some instrumental music, while I gather some more laundry to fold, and then I will be back. Okay, we are back. Sorry, guys. I also grabbed myself some fluids. Um, so yay. And also acquired more laundry and found one of the socks that was missing. Yay! I don't know where the singletons are. I have apparently misplaced them. They're somewhere. And since these are more like ankle socks, we're gonna do my ankle sock trick. I have a Discord server message. Who's the Discord server message from? Okay, more laundry, more stuff that was hanging, drying. So yeah. So these are my cute little Sailor Moon sweatpants that I have matching with one of my besties. Not matching in the normal consensus of matching. Sammy has the Sailor Mars ones, and I have the Sailor Moon ones. And then her husband, because I wanted to spoil him for his birthday, I also got him the Sailor Mercury sweatshirt. So we look like this cute little like throuple situation when we all wear our stuff together. It's kind of cute. Um, no one make fun of me for this shirt. This is my Philadelphia Eagles shirt, and you guys can all suck it. Which apparently has some strings that I need to fix. Boo, laundry. Okay, Lisa, we know. Laundry sucks. It's okay. I'm doing this because if I don't do it, it'll stay hanging up forever and I won't ever touch it. So 9 times out of 10, once I get off stream with you guys, I will be putting all this away so that it can actually be out of the way and I can go to sleep in my bed tonight. Which honestly, I need to make sure I sort these shirts out because some of these are pajamas and some of these do not belong where they are. But at least I'm not screaming into the silent void anymore. Lisa has joined us. Lisa is one of my besties. She is also a co host. If you don't follow me on Instagram, Lisa is also one of the co hosts of Practically Bookish. So, yeah, we are currently on hiatus for that right now because life, and we are still trying to figure out some technical issues, but it is okay. We will figure it out. We are tech savvy girls and we will figure it the fuck out per usual. So yeah, but Lisa is amazing. I'm very grateful for you. Laundry can be the bane of your existence. This is your excuse to do it while I'm doing it. Then you don't feel so alone doing it. Oh, you are a burned out baddie right now, to be honest. I will agree with that statement. Call yourself out. I didn't say it first. You said it first. It is not your fault. Lisa also is the one who is one of the people who encouraged me to actually make the GoFundMe, you guys. So, very, very special shout out to Lisa for those things because your girl does not feel like she deserves those things. Ooh, some bookish stuff. Can we know about the bookish stuff? Are you writing? I don't want to jinx it because you said you had written today, and I don't want to jinx it. Are you writing? Is that what you're doing? Spooky pants. That have had to go through a couple bleach baths because someone messed up the bottoms. And it actually wasn't me this time. So there we go. Okay, we have laundry. I have 4 singleton socks. So all the sorting that has to go through. And y'all maybe be like, what do you mean sorting? You folded everything. What do you mean they're sorting? So here's the thing. I have certain things that go in certain places for my sanity. All the leggings go in the same dresser, so this is not that big of a deal. These all just go in the same location. The bedding goes in the closet. It's fine. So we have what I call the pajamas. Some of these shirts are pajama shirts. So, like, all of these are pajama shirts. They go with the jammies. They'll go in the jammy drawer. All of this goes with the socks because they're in the same dresser. Same thing with these. These are in the same dresser on the same side. Closet, but not in the same spot. Witchy. This goes in the general. This goes in its own group. This goes in the general. This goes in the same dresser with this. And then all of these also go in the closet. I have little cubbies that I use, you guys, and it makes my life a lot easier to use those in the closet. So I just have a way that I do it. It works. Sorry, y'all. I'm being a nosy little brat sometimes, and this happens. Me just messaging my person. Um, that's a tomorrow, Lisa problem. Tomorrow's a Trula problem with writing. So we're gonna switch places tomorrow. That's funny. Um, anyways, so all these go in the closet, all these go in the same dresser. This sucker just needs to be rewashed. It's gonna have to go in a bleach bath, unfortunately. I got a little blue on it somehow. I don't know what this is from, but hopefully a bleach bath will, a diluted bleach bath will pull it out because this is my only white tank top and I fucking love wearing this thing. So yeah, we're gonna have to rewash this big time. So, um, I'm not gonna pause while I attempt to put all this away. I should, but I'm not going to because I can talk to you guys and not be on screen. It's not that big of a deal. So I'm just gonna work on putting all of the laundry away real quick. Y'all will hear drawers opening and slamming shut. Hopefully not slamming. Hopefully I can be quiet enough and not slam things shut. And it won't be so bad. But wrong drawer. Oh, there's one of the singletons partners. One of them, not all of them. I will find the rest at one point. But we found a singleton partner. I can't read what you said, Lisa. Long term, I plan to do wine and write Wednesdays, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. Well, I mean, you can join me. I'm gonna be writing tomorrow night. We're gonna be working on episode Fromage from Hannibal, so that I can get a new chapter posted, maybe, hopefully. Who knows? We're just gonna toss the singletons into the sock drawer because why the fuck not? Anyways. Okay, so pajama tops. Gotta get those in the top drawer because those have a specific drawer. And then those can actually scooch to the back so that when I clean more, I can put more in here. And then we gotta put the pajama pants. Actually, hang on. That top. This is a top. It matches the pants, but it's a top. It's gotta go away. Okay. That's all taken care of. So now we just have to do the rest of the dresser. So shorts are in the bottom. These go in this drawer. These also go in this drawer. These as well. These as well. Yes, I have a whole drawer dedicated to leggings, you guys, and it's not funny. It's not funny. But all of these, thankfully, all go in the same drawer, so it makes my life just a teeny tiny bit easier. But these go in there too, because these are just my normal tights. And then we have our leggings that go in the workout section, because I also have comfy workout leggings for that. And then our shorts just go in the bottom drawer. Not perfectly, just put away at least. Ooh. I mean, I feel like most women would have one, to be honest. But that's just because we're usually the ones wearing leggings all the time, to be honest. But this is another moment to take a second and shamelessly plug that I have a Poshmark account that has some of my clothes I am getting rid of on it. There's some nice stuff over there, you guys. You should go and check it out. But most everything that's in the closet right now is hang up stuff, you guys. So it's not like important to just put away just yet. I have some other like things running around that like need to be put away. But that is lounge. That needs to go away. You're just for laundry. You go in the dirty clothes. The joys of a clean bedroom, you guys. I have, at least since I did a deep clean of the bedroom, been keeping it relatively clean. So there's that. So yay, I have been keeping the bedroom pretty decently clean. I will take the win. I'm gonna turn the closet light out, you guys. Not the closet light, the bathroom light out. So it's not as bright on my left hand side. You should. You should totally do that. I think you should. You should totally do it. You'll probably make more money than I have, as far as all that goes. But oops. The books are collapsing. The books are collapsing. Ugh. Okay. Who do we want to read tonight? That is the great question. I'm mad. No John yet. I'm only 2 chapters in, maybe, if even that. And no John yet. Just Jamie and Catelyn. I'm like, y'all, I want John. I just want John. I want John. John's my favorite. Ugh. I mean, it's not everyone's cup of tea, Lisa, and I know that, but like I've enjoyed watching the show. So like for me this is fun in a way to do the reading and compare to the show. So, especially after how season 1 ended, or how season 1 the wedding scene ended, and that was not how the wedding scene ended in the book, you guys. Just telling you that right now. The way the show had it end, where it like led into like we thought it was going to be a grape scene. Um not how the book, not at all how the book goes. Not at all how the book goes. Nope, nope, nope. Khal Drogo was in love with Dany from the first time he saw that girl, and yes, is all I have to say. But we're gonna see what chapter I can get through. I'm at least reading a chapter of a book every night, so that is my game plan. My game plan is I actually need to at least read 3 pages a day, but I'm trying to do a chapter every night to kind of challenge myself a little bit more, you guys. Yeah, I think the reason why I'm enjoying this is just it's a really good escapism for me personally. I'm not devouring these any quickly, and I think part of that is because I have watched the show and I know what happens, but also at the same time I'm like, where is John? Where is my John chapter? Like I'm not seeing one that's happening where it's John and I'm like, am I about to go through this whole book and there be very little John? I think I just saw one chapter randomly pop up. I could be wrong, but I think I just saw one random chapter come up and it was John's. So I have an odd feeling I'm going to be very John less for this one. Why is John my favorite character? Probably because of Kit Harington. Most likely because of Kit Harington. I love Kit, but Stephen King is on my list to read eventually. I do want to read it and I want to read a few more of his. Like I have certain ones that are on my list, but right now I am just slowly making my way through Game of Thrones, A Song of Ice and Fire. And there's the bedtime reminder. Oh, I'll be up for a little bit just because I'm just emotional and I still have some videos that I need to film because I didn't do check-ins last night with everyone because your girl was too tired and all that good stuff. So I've got videos to film and all those fun things. So yeah. Well, it's not like you and I probably won't message back and forth until you go to bed anyway. So there is that.
Absolutely valid. We know that happens, and we know that's a necessity thingy. Um, I'm glad that the Coven bot is working so well, other than the one thing that I needed it to trigger, which was when we go live, it shares the rules. So we'll see what happens if I can get us to like do those. I may have to join the Firebot Discord and find out what the crap is going on, because it's supposed to work with Meld. Who knows? Um, Maybe because I hit the go live button from here is the problem. But I am going to start getting our lives scheduled for the next few weeks. So, yay for that. We will be returning to Batman on Sunday night or Sunday um, to have fun. And I actually will be on time this weekend because I'm going to actually make sure I am on time, you guys. I'm sorry that Sunday was a little later than I planned on. But yeah. You don't have any idea how what works? The games or me scheduling the lives and stuff like that? I don't know which one you're talking about, Lisa. Oh, Meld and Firebot. So Firebot is our new thing that makes the Magnolia Coven bot work. And it messages all of these nice little things we've been seeing all night about the remember to snack and stay comfy while enjoying the covet and different things like that. Reminders of links for the Patreon and the Discord and everything. So I have the different time levels set up for that. It also is going to remind everyone about the GoFundMe at least once an hour. So there is that. And it's great as far as all that goes. But the whole thing was supposed to when I kicked off tonight, when I said go live, it was hello Talos, you're a little late, but yay. um we uh we were just talking about Firebot and how it didn't do the thing it was supposed to do tonight, where it was supposed to put out the rules, but it's doing all of the other timed things on its own without any problem. So there's that. At least the timing things are working. That's the main concern I had. You kind of missed us talking about the GoFundMe that I posted about in the Discord server and all that good junk. But I'm gonna probably have to join the Firebot Discord to figure out why the meld integration is not working properly. Unfortunately, Firebot doesn't have a Stream Deck equivalent for my Stream Deck. Meld's running fantastic. I actually love it a lot better. The only complaint I have is that the audio mixers aren't specific per scene like an OBS. That is my only complaint right now. I do like it. It's just I don't like that I have to go unlink the tracks every time. But as far as like simplicity goes, this is so much easier. I don't have to make anything fancy for the chat, which is nice, if that makes sense. Like I don't have to go in and build everything from scratch. It's just it gets to be over here on the side, and it works really, really nice. We'll see how I've got to get the book scene set, the book writing scene set up tomorrow night, but that's gonna come once I mess with it on my computer tomorrow. So I will have to actually like play with the computer for a little bit tomorrow and see how it's all gonna work. So, yay! Yay! I know y'all have been working on that. I'm so excited that that's finally gonna get some movement going. Okay, chapter done. At least in this book. I technically read 10 pages. Woo! I was like 1,000 pages ahead on my reading goal, and now I'm only like 385. 395. Rephrase. We're at 395. So we're just gonna pop another book open. I'm just gonna like read through some of my books tonight, you guys. Clearly, I'm still 3 books ahead of my reading goal at least. So there's that. So yeah. The next book I'm reading right now is Eric Malachite's The Man Without Hands. And I'm currently on chapter 5. And all that good junk. So just a reminder, if you're on YouTube and you're seeing the chat going by and you're like, hey, why am I not getting those announcements here? It is because there is a bot, but it requires the internet window being open, and that is something that I'm not 100% set on, and I don't really want to repeat the comments in both places at the same time. You just get the notifications or reminders here, and then all the links for what is being shared, the Discord server, the Patreon, are all over in the description below if you're on YouTube. And I will be adding the GoFundMe link after tonight, because technically I've talked about it here. So going forward, it will automatically be in the description going forward for now. And it will be in all video descriptions going forward until my surgery and until we hit goal, essentially, for my surgery. So there you go. Goal, I think I've said that already tonight. Goal for the GoFundMe total goal is 10K. It may not be 10K for the surgery. It may be less than that, but it is what it is, and all of that. So enjoy. Okie dokie. Okay, I've now officially finished a chapter in Eric's book. Which puts me at 410 pages completed. I'm gonna slowly beef my amount spaced back up because it's gotten low again. So next up, Stacy, Forget Me Not. I have been so enjoying this when I have been reading it, and I'm already on chapter 11, so we'll get some more reading done. I hear a Catherine slurping down water, you guys, in the background. You probably couldn't hear it, but I heard a Catherine slurping down water in the background, which very well means she might come in here in a second. Funny enough, as a little hydration magic, don't forget to drink something cozy, pops up thanks to our bot. I love our bot now. Like this is something that I'm gonna love because it's gonna remind me to drink. Not that I have drank at all during this whole entire thing, but for those longer streams, this is gonna come in handy. This is gonna come in handy. But we are about to call it a night here in about 2 minutes. Oh, we have a Catherine, you guys, just in time for the end of stream. Come here, my lady. Come here, my lady. Come here, my lady. Meow. Come on. Come here. Come here. Or not. Okay. I'll go back to reading my book and the people cannot see you. That is fine. Yeah, come here. She refuses to come and get on the bed, you guys. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Come here, my lady. Come here, my lady. Come on. Come say bye. Come say bye to our peoples. She says no. She's more content to rub her face against the bookshelf than she is anything. Come on. She says no. She says no, you guys. So with that, we're gonna call it a night. I still need to eat something. I still need to do some filming for videos and check-ins on TikTok and all that stuff and get some reels done for the surgery stuff. So with that, I'm gonna kick you guys off the end screen and I will see you guys tomorrow night for book writing or writing shenanigans, where we will be working on chapter 15 of Predators and Prey, aka episode Fromage. So I love you all, and until our next cup of tea.
Step on up, take a seat on the swing. Lemon in the sweet tea, hear the night birds sing. Got a spell in the air, got a spark in my hand. Ain't nothing but love in the lines I've planned. Oh, come on in, child, rest a while. Magic's just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart like glows, but what you give is what you sow. is truth and the roots run deep. A candle's just a flame till it starts to speak. Harm in none, do as you wish. But sugar and spice don't mean there's no risk. Cards on the table, dreams in the smoke. Every wish I grant is a word. Step on up, take a seat on the swing. Lemon in the sweet tea, hear the night birds sing. Got a spell in the air, got a spark in my hand. Ain't nothing but